Hello guys, it's Weeble Opinions here. You can call me Weebs, and if you're reading the title, then you probably know something a little bit different. See, what's different is I'm starting this series called a manga suggestion, which is something that I always want to do with my channel. Like, that was the initial point of me making my channel, was so I can suggest anime and manga, and that was really it. That was the idea. Okay, so I'm pretty sure I don't have to explain what a manga suggestion is. Chances are if you're on my channel, then you know what manga is. If you don't, then Google it. And I'm pretty sure you know what suggestion is, or if you don't, I don't know how you managed to get this far on the internet. But you're here, and I will be your guide. Jokes aside, I'm going to explain how a manga suggestion works. It's nothing really too difficult. It's right there on the screen if you want to read it, and right here on the screen will also be an annotation. You can just click on that and skip over all of this. If you're on mobile, then I have like a little timestamp in the description, and you can skip over this as well. And if you don't want to skip it at all, then, just don't press anything and just sit down and listen to my soothing voice. First things first, if a series has an anime adaptation, then chances are I might not cover it. If the anime and manga are exactly the same, then I see no point of covering it, because why read the manga if you can watch the anime? It's the exact same thing. The next thing is that it must have a volume 1 completed. I'm not going to do a series that doesn't have a volume 1 completed. If a series doesn't have a volume 1 completed, then it doesn't really give me much to really work with. Unless it's a one-shot, which goes into one-shots. One-shots are the only exception to the whole volume 1 thing, because they're one-shots, they're literally one chapter, and all the information I'd need for a one-shot would be within the one-shot. Lastly, I'm not going to rate anything. If it's on here, then I think people should read the series. I think it's good enough to be suggested to others. Okay guys, so now that we got over all of that, we're going to get into the first series of this series. Jesus. Alright, so the first series we're going to be talking about is Shinigami Tofonin no Kanojo, which also could translate to Grim Reaper and Four Girlfriends. And already off the bat, that title is fucking capturing. So getting all the technical stuff out of the way, this series is a comedy, supernatural, school life, and harem. No, wait. Those of you that heard harem and almost clicked off, wait. This series is a different type of harem, and it does it in a very interesting way. Okay, so before I can get into why this series is so interesting, let me just finish the rest of the technical stuff. It's about 19 chapters, 3 volumes, and the series is finished. So to start, we have our main character here, Kato Minaguchi, our super awesome protagonist who likes to read shoujo manga, has no friends, no talents, no skills, and is kind of just a loser. And that kind of factors in as to how this series even kicks off. So while Kato, is just going home one day, he's introduced to this girl, and this girl is named Adi. And Adi is a rather peculiar person, until Kato goes home and finds out that this girl is his Grim Reaper. So with Adi there being his Grim Reaper, his Shinigami, she's obviously there to kill him. This shit is not Bleach. Anyway, with Adi being there, she has a job as a Grim Reaper to help depopulate the Earth, to help control the population. And the way that Adi handles things is that she kills people like Kato, people that are lonely, have no friends, and no purpose in life, and they kind of just exist to exist. So as she attempts to kill Kato, he starts pleading for his life and says he wants to live a normal life. So Adi is not allowed to kill him because he wants to attempt to live a normal life and not be a waste of space. Kato decides to do this by getting a girlfriend, so he's not a loner, and he has some purpose. But it's an interesting way how Kato goes about this. Now having to prove himself before the Grim Reaper goes away, Kato has to get a life, get some friends. And how he decides to do this is write a confession letter to a girl and get a girlfriend. But here's the thing. Kato wrote 4 different confession letters to 4 different girls, and they all said yes. With all these girls saying yes, Kato now has to maintain this relationship for a set period of time until the Grim Reaper goes away. Adi is doing everything that she can to try to get Kato to mess up with these girls so she can kill him. Personally, I think that this is an interesting way to do a fucking harem. The guy doesn't even want a harem. He's tossed into it so he can fucking live, and now he's in this situation where he's completely screwed. And this brings in a lot of comedy, it brings a lot of tension, it brings in a lot of great moments that make this series so great to me. With the comedy and tension that this series brings, it also does pretty good for character development. You see Kato develop as a character with all 4 of these girls, you see Adi develop with her relationship with Kato, and you see all of these girls actually develop with their relationships with Kato and how they are as people. And they're different behind closed doors, all of them. They're so very interesting to see. And that is what makes this series so fun. Characters not what you expect them to be, the tension, it's really good and it's done very well. The sad thing is that this series was set for a cancellation, therefore the ending had to be rushed. But all in all, the ending was still pretty okay for what it was, and I kind of feel bad for the mangaka that got this series cut. Because it was good, I liked it, and that's why I'm suggesting it to you. Arigato and jamatane.
君が灯したたった一つ